Hey everybody, it's Mark, Colorado Sasquatch Research. Today is March 24th, 2015, and currently I'm back in an area I wanted to get back into today. It's about 7 a.m., it's very quiet. Coming into the area that I known in the past has frequented them, or they like to frequent, sorry, not enough coffee this morning. I started finding as I was coming up the hill into this area, a lot of rocks that had been moved. You could see the holes in the ground. And I just kind of followed them up. There is a whole lot of new sign, some new tree breaks and so forth in the area. I'm heading towards one of the nests that I haven't been to in a while. So I'm going to try and keep the talking down today. But anyways, here's another thing I found right off the bat. Look at this scat here. Get a little stick. This is an elk poop. Okay. I don't know if this could be bear. But it's not elk or deer because they pellet. And they leave a pile of pellets on the ground is what you'll see. So, this looks like a human turd. I mean, you look at the shape. So forth, based on the intestinal tract, it's really hard to say. We have two pieces here. So, I really don't know. It's rather fresh, as you can tell. So I'm going to mark this, and then I'm going to come back for it and bag it later on in the afternoon. So I should be out here most of the day, trying to gather as much evidence, because I haven't been out here in a while. It's, excuse me, it's spring now. You know, there's little pockets of ice still, little bits of snow that the sun doesn't hit that are still, you know, packed in there in certain places. But it's been in the 70s, so it's going to be kind of warm. So, as you can see, this area is all trampled down here. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. But I found some scat right in this area. Right off the bat. Right next to this. See, look at this. It's all matted down right underneath this tree break here. Comes down. See, it's kind of like a blind. The tree's still alive. It's just they pulled a big part of it down. As you can see again, it's all matted here. We have the scat right there. Oh, there it is right there. And again, that's not elk or deer because they pellet. And if I run across them, I'm going to show you how their scat. There it is. See, this is deer scat right here. See how they pellet? So they don't turd like that. Their intestinal tract is different. They have little pellets like that. That's pretty big. That's a good sized deer right there. Let's see, this tree has been bent over into that one to make like a little blind. So you can just lay up in there. Yeah, that makes me wonder if sometimes they do that for the deer, where the deer utilize what they built. However, again, that turd belongs to some very large creature. Either animal. Here's more, see? That's fresh too. That's fresh deer poop. That's how they poop. They don't turd. So we're going to bag that turd. I've been in this area in a long time. So today we're going to keep the talking down. Just be quiet. Hopefully we catch some audio. I am going to be checking the areas though. Moving around. Looking for prints and stuff. of the nests that I'm heading to is over on the other side of this ravine. It's kind of tough, so I'm looking for an easy way down. But again, coming up, I found 2 big rocks with the hole. The rock was right next to it, so something had picked up a big rock and moved it just a few inches, but enough to leave. Boy, you can see where the hole was, and it's all recent. There's more. So lots of game up in here. See, right at this ravine is how I'll know where that poop is when I come back across. I'm just trying to find an easy way across where I don't break a leg. Wow, that is an elk. It's a little bit rounder than deer, but they make a huge mess. They don't turd. So where I'm heading, that crow just cawed. That's over back in an area with one of the dens that I'm heading to. Hello? They're right over me. So they know I'm here. They were moving over that way fast. And I can hear them back over there now. I'm going to try and get in at least 3 good segments today. So that I have a lot to show. Anyways, for all those that are wondering, yes, I do work for the mighty Cabela's. And I put out those last 2 videos just because I thought it would be kind of neat. It's kind of different. I wanted to show the fish I work with, all the different species of trout. And I'm kind of responsible for those, so it's a really cool job. I just thought I would share that with everybody. It's not really Bigfoot related. However, I am working with a lot of fishing, former fish and game, forestry people, that type that work with us. So I'm getting to meet a lot of people with biology degrees and so forth that know a lot about the environment, fish. Stuff like that, so it's really cool. I thought it would be neat to share. This is the start of my 2015 season. Oh. It's a goose. Sounds like a turkey. Slow go today. Just barely hear the wind, the breeze moving through the tops of the trees up there. Thanks. There used to be an easy way to cross down here. I think it's down just a little bit more. Let's see. See, there's a game trail. You could just barely make out how the deer work through here. Check under here. Check this out. Nice layup area. No sign offhand though, but also the direction that I'm heading to is that star symbol from the video Stargazer, where I had the mountain lion skull left for me, like 2 years back, where I used to gift. They left me a mountain lion skull. See, as I've been telling people, this is what crows do. And because I'm on the ground making noise, they're watching me and they're alerting. So that's what they do. Let's see. You can see it's not the greatest way to cross here, but it'll work. It's all matted down, tree bent over to make a blind, hide blind, right at the ravine. See, because I'm making noise, they're barking. So, if there's a squatch in the area, they're saying, "Human, over here, come and look, see." Alright, we are entering one of the hot zones. sure everybody recognizes that. So I was saying, this is an area that's always been highly marked. This is one of their standard tribal symbols, where you have the spear, the bow, and 2 arrows, basically, is how I perceive that. You have the one long giant spear that's shoved in the ground. You have the tree that's still alive. Look, it's spring and it's coming back, even though it's been bowed like that. And then you have the axe right in the middle, which could mean 2 arrows. So, a lot of symbology in this area. And the reason I chose to come up here today is because the sun. See where the sun is. So, hit it this morning. Perfect. Where it'll be hitting everywhere soon. This is an old structure, so I don't expect to see any hair. All right. Now, I want to thank Judy Klein. She's really enjoying looking at my videos, trying to spot juveniles popping up and around. But I told her I was going to show some things that can throw us off sometimes. Now, here's the thing. The squatches that are in my area resemble Patty, okay? Everything that I have seen, they're black. They are ink black. A few of the juveniles have a lighter colored, like a charcoal or gray skin. It's not as black like the adults. The adults are ink black. But when we're looking at my videos, we need to remember that sometimes seeing the rocks, dark areas and shadow can sometimes look, you really have to look to know what you're looking at, because the way these boulders are, they give off a strange look sometimes, and so not everything is them. See that right there? From a distance, that can fool the eye. Looks like some kind of animal or something peeking out of there. See, it's just a rock. It's stuck there. That's possibly one of the doorways. I believe if I were to pull that rock out, it goes back into a cave. Someone could fit into, but that's hard to climb up into there. So, just something to keep in mind. I know I need to steady the camera, which is why I have a better camera now. But it's just one of those things to, for those that are looking at my videos, heads up on that. I've never seen a brown Sasquatch or a red Sasquatch. These are, these cave dwellers, these canyon dwellers are black. They have beards, even as children, like Patty. Some of them. Sometimes it grows like, up to the cheekbone. It's a footprint right there. Not too big, but you can see the indentation. It's fresh. This is still muddy, see? So it's ground is still moist. So we have some activity, footprint activity up and around here, just like I knew we would. Really hard area to get to. Predominantly I do find prints here because of all the symbols. The structures and the symbol they leave up here. Traditionally, I find prints running along the canyon wall. It's where they're looking for small game at night that goes and hides up in the caves. And what they do is they take a big long spear like that, poke in there, stab the animal. See, this is one of the structures that they start down at that ravine from where we came, and they kind of systematically work from about 25-30 yards down to up along the canyon wall. Always have found stuff in here. So, this is the area I haven't been back to in a while, but I'm seeing print activity, so it's good news. See how this was put together here. There's the bottom, but there's no hole on the ground here. See what this came from? This is a big tree to make this X. So the question is, where did it come from? Well, there's plenty of wood. It just didn't fall. That's how another way you can tell things are natural fall. Did it come from this tree? No. Up there? No. It was made into an X, all pointing to the structure we're heading towards. There's another. See, this is the problem with prints in my area. This is heavy. Something really big stepped here. But because the way the soil is, and you see all these pine needles, I'm not going to have like toes. I may have like an indentation sometimes where a big toe sticks out. But they're big, heavy footprints is what it is, and they don't leave. It's disruptions in the soil. So, really good prints with toes and all that, like it's a muddy area, just it's really hard to define. So you have to base everything on this stuff also. You got to have second, third, fourth evidence. Whoop! Brother! It's about 7 feet up. Okay, so we're coming up on about 26:43. I'm gonna see how long this will last, because I want to do a film segment over at the nest in that star area. So for right now, I have to cross another ravine, and I'm going to stop the video for now. So this will be segment 1, and I'm going to start up on the other side as I get closer to that den, and we're going to inspect it. It's been a long time since I've been to this den also, so it'll be a good follow-up. Haven't been back in here in quite some time, so. So for March 24th, 2015, that's going to be segment 1. I guess I'll name that segment Poop. And that'll be it for this segment.